piece of your heart. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down. Show me easy, show me the heartache. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want, show me easy, show me the heartache. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want.
All right, we're live.
En vivo. We live? You say we live? Estamos en vivo, señores y caballeros.
Wait, where I didn't hit the SAP button.
I said señores y caballeros. I said it twice. It's señoras y caballeros.
I still need the SAP button.
The SAP.
Yeah, somebody hit the SAP button, please.
Could you imagine starting out the whole for like good 2 minutes doing that in Spanish, and everybody like, yo, what part is this?
That's your bag. I'm the fake Puerto Rican over here.
No, don't even do that, bro.
No, that's your bag.
I was born in the Bronx, baby.
That's your bag.
Puerto Rican.
I was born in Brooklyn in a Jewish neighborhood. Like, I'm all fucked up.
You know what's funny? Out of my whole family, I'm probably well, obviously my mother and my father, but out of that circle, like all my siblings, I'm probably the most well-spoken Spanish person in that house.
Jeez.
And that's saying nothing. at all. Like my Spanish is not great, but it is what it is, man. All right, welcome everybody. Sunday, episode 62. We are number 62. It is Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Welcome to Timber. I've seen him in the chats earlier. I think I've seen Infinite Warfare. I'm thinking Call of Duty. Holy shit.
You see Infinite Warfare in the chat. Yo, what up, Infinite Warfare?
What's up, Infinite Warfare?
Yo, what up, Infinite Warfare? Yo, what up, Umbra?
My brother Umbra in the chat. Good pod on Friday. That was a great pod on Friday. Let's see. And whoever's in here lurking hasn't said anything. What's up?
Don't worry about it.
No worries. But man, we're coming into this episode fucking hot, right?
Dude, I was gonna just even skip catching up and just be like, fuck it. I guess we just talk about GTA, but I want to catch up because that's I want to get into our bag because it's still a Sunday podcast. Let's keep it. It's still a Sunday podcast. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it under control. We'll get to the hot topic for today at least, and we'll talk about TGS and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna ask you, how was your week, man?
I want to say what up, Yobi's in the chats too. My week has been good. We played Modern Warfare. Finally got to play with your dad and you guys in those lobbies. That was fun.
Not MW2. Not MW2. Yeah. Just to clarify.
No, not MW2. No. Sorry, not the
2019.
beta.
2019.
2019, getting ready for the new one.
Yes.
And it was a really good session, man. Really good session. Like I was like, yeah, this was good. A couple hours in, it was like, yo, this is it. Let's run these lobbies. Surprised a lot of sweats in those lobbies, though. I mean, 2019 game with the beta being open, I was like, well, why is there so many sweats in this damn game? Almost 3-year-old game, but it is what it is. Ran that a little bit. What else? Oh, I accomplished my 400K achievement hunting this week.
I saw that. I saw what you tweeted. You were like 300 off. I was like, oh, he's gonna get it.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. Yo, no, listen. The journey it's not even the journey. It's just when I got close enough to it, I had to fix the point system on it because it was like it was even number instead of odd number. It was just off, so I had to fix that first. And then, like literally, the last 3 days of me getting close to 400K, I'm going, what games can I play that's gonna give me the straight zeros when I get to 400K?
Oh, so you were trying to calculate it down to you just wanted the 400K number, and then like, okay.
I was there, like okay, and then Nick came in, champion Nick, shout out to Nick. Fuck came in and was like, yo, you gotta play this game. So I ended up playing Hidden Shapes, a puzzle game. I already played one in the past. You got like several of these games.
Gotcha.
Well, literally all you do is spin around little, like the puzzles all mixed up, and it's like lines. You just gotta spin them around until they correct right, like align right and everything.
Right.
And then when you do it all right, it just like that the whole level just makes sense, and you go to the next fucking puzzle. So I did that, and those are like 5-point achievements, 10-point achievements. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I went ahead and did that, and I just kept hitting 5 till I got to like 400K, and I was like, let's go. So I've been at 400K now since yesterday, and I haven't even after that I was like, all right, back to Modern Warfare, no more achievement games for today. I'm reveling in it now, so the 400K will be 400K for maybe one more day, and then tomorrow's back to the grind of achievement hunting. But yeah, man, next is 500K, so I did that. Looks like we got some subs over the week. We did a special on Thursday for the Call of Duty game.
Yes.
For the Modern Warfare. We did that. Yes, we did. We're gonna announce that today.
And we're uploading the audio as well too, along with today's audio as well. That will be there on Anchor.
We'll do that. But yeah, man, that's and then what else? What else did I do? Anything special? Watched the She-Hulk, which last episode was kind of a throwaway episode for me. I didn't really like it too much. TGS, watch some TGS. We'll talk about that, and then we didn't do a pod last week, so we could talk about Ubi today as well.
Correct.
Our thoughts on that.
Yep.
Good to see you, Jenna. But other than that, man, everything's been popping. Discord's been growing. Our YouTube has been, people are subscribing.
Yeah, man.
But that's been really pretty much my week. What's up with you?
Nah, it's same. I've been keeping it low key. Modern Warfare with you guys. League of Legends with the boys as usual in the rotation. I think I just told you right before we actually went live, I was playing some Mass Effect 3 because that unfortunate situation that happened to me when my hard drive died and I lost my game save. Well, the cloud just decided to fucking kick in and find my game save. So I was able to load back up my save file from Mass 3. So I was actually messing around with that a little bit. As well, and then just
that's dope. The cloud came in clutch. That's dope.
Dude, but randomly. So it's like for no rhyme or reason. It was just like I booted up because I noticed now that in the Xbox launcher, I think I was telling you about it, that games that are now available on Game Pass, even if you have them installed under launchers, they will show underneath the Xbox app on PC. So I was able to basically I launched the game. It still opened up EA Desktop, and then it gave me this option, and it said, "Hey, we have two game saves. We have this game save here." And then we have this game save here from this date. And I saw the date, and it was basically before my hard drive failed. So I picked the older one, and sure enough, I had my basically my whole game file. So with all my settings and all my decisions that I made from Mass Effect 1 and 2 carried on to 3.
All that.
So I was pretty happy that I didn't have to go and just, because I was just about to just start up Mass Effect 1 again, and I said, fuck it, I'll go through it again, right? And then nope, it just said, here you go. So now I took off from my Mass Effect 3 file, so I was very happy.
That's dope, man. That cloud is the shit. Now, do you think that's the cloud from Xbox side that did that for you, or
no? Because it was EA Desktop. I just think somehow EA servers were just decided to work today for me. So, but
okay.
You know, which was dope. Like, I'm not gonna complain. I got it right.
Oh yeah, no complaint.
And now here I am saving. So it's like, you know how they keep tally, almost like in Resident Evil, like how many times you save. So I've already saved like 4 times, even after like 30-minute play session, just because I don't want to lose my shit again.
Yeah. You like me. You got
I'm paranoid now.
Fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm absolutely paranoid now.
Did I save it? And it'll tell you auto save complete. Nah. Save time.
No,
save.
No. Manual save. Fuck that. I want manual save.
Now I'm good.
So did that.
No, you mentioned that, and I was like, oh, Portal 2 did that for me. Which is crazy. Portal 2, if you guys don't know, it's the last Games for Gold game that's going to be on Games for Gold for 360 era. It's out there now. If you guys haven't downloaded or played it, I had the physical copy when it first came out, but then I said, now it's digital, so let's go get that. 2 achievements left on it, but I was surprised that when I loaded the game up, literally it tapped into the cloud. I'm going, but this was like a 2011 game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it tapped into it, got all my saves. I'm like, holy shit! And the checkpoint and everything. I'm like, nah, this can't be right.
It's pretty dope when the cloud actually works like to that. You know what I mean?
Ass magic.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
But yeah, man. So that was pretty much my week, and then kind of tied off into obviously doing that podcast that we did for the Call of Duty COD Next event, and then
shout out to Jay and Money.
Shout out to Jay and Money for joining us, and shout out to Jay for being so gracious into offering. Well, it was like he said, I'm just gracious, and also shout out to Jay drinking that evening. Because it was definitely the tequila. No, I'm just gonna say, it was the tequila talking, which is perfectly fine. I'm not making any excuses. Just him basically offering up a standard edition of Modern Warfare 2. And I think, and we clarified this because we've already announced it. We did it, but I guess we could officially go into it now. And he actually offered up a little.
Before you get started, let me crack open my Dubby.
Oh, very good.
Right now.
Very good.
Dubby energy drink. I'm drinking the flavor of wild watermelon.
Oh, very nice.
Great flavor. If you guys know anything about energy drinks or drink energy drinks, try this. Give it a try. If you do, Sensei Stores is the promo code, 10% off. I did my plug. Go ahead.
Nice. So here's our plug. Modern Warfare 2 giveaway. #STP suck on my mask. Now, you might not. Now that might sound fucking weird, right? That's gonna be weird. I mean, believe me, you'll hear me on Thursday from Thursday's podcast.
Thursday special,
if you listen to Thursday's special, you will definitely understand the reference and why we chose. Because I just said fuck it and chose to just deal with that as the hashtag. So now you could go in and enter the giveaway now. We're not there yet because one of the stipulations for the giveaway is we want to get the YouTube channel to 400 subs. We're close. I mean, we're 21 away now at this point. So shout out to people that have been subscribing and supporting us, of course. But yeah, like Jay just came off we didn't know it wasn't planned. He was just like, it might just be the alcohol talking, but but here you go, standard edition. And we're not also over here too, like just to keep it clear and just open as well too, to people that are going in. It's whatever your gaming platform is at this point. So if it's last gen, current gen. PC, it will be the standard. That's right. Yeah, PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, whatever console you're on. If you win, whatever console or platform you want it for, that's what we will get it for you. It'll be gotten for you at that time that we draw the winner, and we'll do the winners. We'll draw winners within the week of us getting to 400 subs on YouTube. So it could happen. Hopefully it happens before the release of Call of Duty so we can get that going. If it takes a little bit longer, then so be it.
Listen, the community controls that. If they want, they want that 1 week early of the campaign, let's get this channel to 400 subs, get a chance to win a copy. So the earlier we get to 400, the faster you guys will get the raffle going, or the giveaway, I should say. And then the faster somebody can win it so they can get into the access of content.
Exactly. So I'll actually do this other thing too, because I figured I'm gonna put up on screen for those watching on the podcast. If you haven't done already, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I think a lot of people that are in here have already done that. But also on the window too, if you're actually watching the replay, that little QR code right there, you could scan that actually on your phone if you're watching from desktop, or take a snapshot of it, and that'll actually bring you right to our YouTube page. Love QR codes. Remember, I told you I was a fan of QR codes, and they were definitely using them a lot. A lot of people use them a lot. I don't think we take them for granted anymore. I think we see one, and then we're just like, we don't even care what it's for at this point. We'll just take out our phone and just fucking scan it. Like, it literally, it could be the worst thing ever. Like it just doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, it's like in the back, like you don't even question, like,
no,
all right, that's
it's second nature at this point. 100%.
The fact that the tech has caught up to that, because QR coding before was like you had that on an app for that kind of stuff. Like, remember that? Now you can just take your camera and just scan it, and the camera like gives you the link, and just whoop, and you go to that.
Exactly.
What up, Shinrock?
No, Dumber, definitely suck on my mask is definitely sus, 100%. It was sus when it was said on. I don't even know. I forget if it was Money that brought it up originally, because I didn't even listen back to the.
No, that was me. It was me.
Oh, it was you with the suck on, and then just everybody.
We were looking at
and then the fucking two hyenas followed you on suit.
Yes,
yeah, it was the two of them.
Down the equipment.
Yes.
And then that came out. I was like, oh, suck on my mask, cool. And that's when I said, oh, suck on my mask.
And then Jay sent me that GIF right there, or not even the GIF, the meme.
The skeleton mask wearing ghost. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
listen, so there's a couple of you guys in the comments that's in our Discord that hasn't participated, but if you guys want to go ahead and
no, for sure, just make sure you go to the giveaway channel in our Discord. I think the Discord's still pinned here. We have the Discord pinned, right?
It's up top, in the comment
Discord's
box.
pinned as well too, man. Just go in there and definitely enter. Like I said, we're doing the drawing basically once we get to 400 subs, and you guys will definitely know. But the quicker we get,
21 away, we are 21 away. We just got a sub yesterday again, so 21 away from that's right there. 21 away from getting this going.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that.
Dude, I mean, it's Modern Warfare, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I can't wait for that beta next week. Like, I'm gonna go all in on it. I think I'm gonna stream. We should stream on this channel.
I think so. Yeah. Well, if anything, we'll alternate. We'll do like play sessions where like you stream first and then I'll take over, and we'll just like alternate for sure. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I want to dive into that.
Because we can also give the different perspectives. So we'll give the controller perspective on Xbox Series X, and then we'll give the mouse and keyboard perspective on PC. Yes. So that would be,
even though natively I can plug in my keyboard.
Natively, you can plug in your keyboard on your Xbox. Yes.
My Xbox. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I know Shinrock. I know you haven't used it much, but it's us, baby. It's us.
No, it's okay. And listen, and you don't even have to just like, it's just like I akin Discord now to basically how like old AIM fucking chats used to work, or you just old chat rooms. Yeah. That's what I mean. I know I sound old when I say shit like that, but I'm just saying, like, I won't even say even what's the other one. What was that? You know it because you're older than me. So I'm gonna go with this one.
Fuck you.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm just I just had a preference that real quick before I said what is the Q, the IQ, what is it?
That was a big streak too. That was like a bunch of weeks before that was even done.
Come on, what was the one before? What was the one before AIM with the Q in it? There's a Q in it. Q chat. You know exactly which one. ICQ.
It was like silvery blue type shit.
Was it ICQ? Somebody help me out. If somebody's
ICQ.
Enough.
You're right.
Is it ICQ? Yeah. Okay. See,
ICQ,
I don't know about that, but I know that was a like.
Oh,
you know
my
what I mean?
God, ICQ.
This is what I'm right. But now you remember because you were old, because you were alive and doing that. No.
Oh shit! Yes, I was breathing air back then. Yes, I was alive.
You could have potentially been using it.
If you laugh at this shit, go fuck yourself.
They are laughing at it. What do you mean? Fuck that. They are laughing. They're laughing. The audio listeners are laughing. Get over it. Okay, that's it. Yes, I made a joke at your expense. Get over it.
Fuck
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Suck on my mask.
Yeah, suck on my mask.
Oh man. No man, but yeah, we're hyped, man. We're definitely hyped. We got our peoples, our group already going crazy about, can't wait for the game to come out. But that's that, man. Join our Discord, get us to 400, promote us on all socials if you can. Talk about us, retweet us. I'll even put a Council War tweet out there for you guys to retweet it, so that way you guys can not feel so guilty of all the good stuff that I put out. But other than that, let's talk about what's hot today, man.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's talk about what's hot today, man. Let's do that. Let's the GTA news. What's going on with that, man?
Dude, I woke up to this. I literally woke up to this, and then just everything. I mean, yeah. And it's
my
like
messages were blowing up and people hitting me up. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
And it's not the wildest thing to imagine.
Acquire another fucking thing? What is going on here?
No, yeah, it's not the wildest thing to imagine. Like, oh, you mean Big Time Studio gets hacked and all of their information? I mean, but this is crazy. It's like this is
really. The more you read into it, it's like whoa.
If you try to put this in perspective and you think about like the level of leak that this is, especially, and by the way, just TLDR, or not even TLDR, but just like a little warning to anybody in the chat, anybody listening right now. We're not showing, me and Sensei, we're not showing anything on this fucking game.
I don't want the wrath of anything
because if you don't think the wrath of fucking Rockstar is coming in on all of those channels and accounts, anybody that's been sharing that, I mean, go ahead.
Especially the small ones who have no clout base, no nothing.
I honestly think they're just waiting for the business day. They're waiting for the business day to just go and have at it and have fun. They're just getting all their ducks in a row at this point and just realizing how big and how massive of a leak this is too. From what there's a few people. Jez confirmed it. This was Tom over here at The Verge that did this article too. At 6:30 in the morning, this article came out. Originally it's from our good friend over, and I say good friend over at Bloomberg. He who shall not be named and who's blocked 70% of gaming Twitter, but he's over there.
Umbra's good friend, his best friend over there.
Is that Umbra's? I don't know.
I think it's Umbra's favorite account. He follows that man.
I mean, just
favorite account.
Either way. So listen, take it for what you will. GTA Forums has posted 3 gig file of 90 videos. I saw a lot of those fucking videos, even if they were 2015, 27, some say 2019. Yeah. It's crazy, and a lot of it confirmed. Like, listen, I saw the one with the metro that said Vice City, the train stop that said like Vice City on the side. That got me hyped because I'm like, oh shit.
The patrol car you can see in the back. It said VCPD.
That's right.
Like Vice City PD. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, damn, this is a Vice City setting. All right.
Yep.
It's Shimrock saying none of his view. Well, I thought the same thing, and I'm thinking, I'm looking at going. I look at that angle because I'm that guy that thinks outside the box. I'll think around the 360 and that shit. I'm thinking maybe this is a Rockstar, their way of going, nah, fuckers, you guys gonna keep playing GTA 5, so we're gonna stop this whole GTA 6 talk by doing this shit. But then I'm going, that's some evil corporation MCU type shit.
I don't even think they would big brain themselves that far.
Yeah,
like you didn't say the 5-head move that would be like the mind fuck that is. I don't think they would never want this information, especially too because of the implications because of the source code being leaked. Like this wasn't just like clips and videos. Like there was literally code on the screen.
Fucking code on the screen.
Like code on the screen.
And I'm assuming this was a work from home project, because they've been working it for quite some time now.
Right. So, however, security when it comes to this, listen, and we talked about this
too.
That's
the sucky part of work from home, man.
Yeah,
that is a sucky part.
The rhyme or reason of why people would just go out and do it, a lot of it, you could speculate all you want up and down until you're blue in the face on why somebody would want to leak information like this or steal information like this, monetary reasons, or just to say that they can. You know what I mean? Like at this point, but for all the people coming out, I mean, obviously it's not confirmed until Rockstar comes out and be like, yeah, no, that's us. And they haven't done that yet.
It's real.
But that's what I mean. The minute they start striking channels that have shared it, YouTube, things like that went on for the clicks and stuff, then you're gonna know what's up. And they haven't done that just yet. Like I said, just because I feel like it's not a business day. You know what I mean?
I mean, think about waking up on a Sunday fucking morning. You're a corporate head of Rockstar, and you wake up Sunday morning, and all you're getting is your phone fucking blowing up saying, "Bro, nuclear button has been pressed, code fucking red." And you look, and it's all the hard work these devs have been putting out, or working on.
Bro,
sorry,
imagine,
we don't know how long they're working.
Imagine being a lawyer and thinking you have an off day.
Oh my God! Imagine that shit. The lawyer who's probably out.
I mean, they're getting paid, so I'm not. They're getting paid though, so I'm not going to be that. I'm not really that. I mean, you know what the retainer is for? You know what the retainer is for the law firm that's protecting Rockstar at this point? Yeah, come on. So it's like
wake up, bitch. Yeah,
but dude, I mean, but either way, and here's the ramifications, right? So when we think about this long term, it's like supposedly from what people are trying to say that we were maybe another 2 years out from GTA 6 at least. I mean, I think we were speculating like
I would say 1 or 2 years. Yes,
we may see something next year.
Rumored for a while,
or we may have seen something next year as far as like gameplay teaser. Like I thought might have seen something this year,
but even this year with Jeff King
at Game Awards, this is what I mean. They do do like the GTA 6 teaser, and it's like and it's what Vice City Beach, and it's, you know what I mean, the whole thing, how they hype that shit up, right? But honestly, with a leak like this could potentially push this game back like at least twice the amount of time. So
That's the part that sucks as a gamer.
Which is
that
nuts.
Part right there, it's nuts. I'm not white knighting for a corporation. They can whatever. It is what it is. But when it comes as a gamer and wanting to get another GTA in the mix and play GTA 6 and been wanting this for quite some time, come on now. Like, and we've been vocal on this channel for this pod for quite some time about GTA. Like, we, not impressed with the GTA trilogy remastered, but and then GTA 5 being GTA 5 being selling,
and online still holding up. Like, obviously,
and online still holding up. Like, it's like grandma's underwear from last year. But it's come on, like, and it's like, let's go GTA 6. But then now this, and it's like, oh man, like, I'm thinking of the developers. Like, that's where my headspace went automatically. The developers who put years and years of work into this craft. It's an art. It's work at the end of the day. It's something where they're proud of. Like, GTA 6, bro, we're about to announce this. Whether it be this year, next year, or in the following year. We're about to announce this, and here's some random dude who just, for shits and giggles to get his rocks off, decides, I'm going to hack it and get the source code out of this shit.
Yeah.
And again, this is all speculation on our end. Like, this is all...
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we're just going off of what, like, people like Tom Warren and what Ches reported and things like that. Like, people actively
obviously
on Twitter.
You're gonna get extra shit coming out of this stuff. Like, it got sold for this much and this and that. But
yes.
if any of this, like, if he's selling this source code and he did sell it for $100K, in my opinion, that's a low ball, bro. Like, you potentially jail time $100K. That's crazy. I'd go for a little bit more, especially for a company like this.
Yeah,
but
this was
it's not
Windows
just this,
Central.
Logic. It's not just this. It was fucking Red Dead Remastered. Fucking Red Dead 1 Remastered.
Yeah, that was.
Like,
I mean, which supposedly they already shit canned anyway, so they weren't doing that.
Well, that was never officially announced.
Right.
I was looking for like an official announcement, but it wasn't even announced that the game was even being made.
Right.
Now we know it was actually being fucking remastered, and we don't even know if they're gonna cancel it or go with it. At this point, they might just say, "Well, now we make it official. It's canceled. Thank you, guys." Like, fuck. It's like one of those things where, man, hate or love GTA 5 or Rockstar itself. I was still looking forward to GTA 6 to come out anytime soon or.
This definitely, I feel like this definitely hurts unless they just say fuck it and it just doesn't matter and they're able to just kind of get through this with this leak and stuff like you know what I mean, like if that really was older, like if by leaking the source code, if that really doesn't affect, but the problem is with having source code out there is that it just makes it easier it makes it easier for people to develop cheats and shit for it, so it's like that screws up your whole online economy. It screws up a lot of different things for the game. Like, modding the game is one thing, but actually, having cheats for a game and stuff. I mean, all of these major companies go through it. Call of Duty, with Activision and things like that. A lot of
you brought it to my attention is GTA 5 as well, right? The source code.
Yeah, so they're worried currently about GTA Online essentially being affected by that. Which would be insane for Rockstar. That would be. I mean, they've already made the longevity of this game. We're talking 9 years that GTA 5 has been out.
Wasn't like 3 different fucking generations of consoles?
Yeah, and the report that possibly they've been working on this game at least since 2015. From, like I said, like, people have been riffing around saying 2015. That the videos that they were showing from maybe 2019. Yep. Either way, and yeah, just without getting crazy and looking at it, even looking at it, and you see some of it, female protagonists, the setting, and things like that, and then even just some of the stuff, it looked like there was some even
Bonnie and Clyde and,
the Bonnie and Clyde thing, but even like some stuff from Red Dead Redemption 2, like some options, like almost gameplay options from Red Dead 2 that made it into this build, basically, like decisions like being able to like scare like NPCs or like rob them directly and stuff like that, like stuff like that. It was pretty crazy.
I mean, from what I seen, it was obviously a death build because they were like in a club scene and it's like there was no music playing.
Nah, I saw the diner. There was a diner robbery. There was one where they were robbing a diner.
One. So there's a lot that's missing. A lot of assets missing. So to judge it by that is like, I've seen people just calling it trash. I'm like, really, bro?
That's weird.
Like, seriously? Wow.
That's weird. We're talking like early game builds, like just like getting the models in there and stuff.
I mean, you don't know about game development without telling me you don't know about game development.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's be real here. Let's be serious. Shinrock, I want to acknowledge your comment. GTA is a great game that I don't play, and I applaud you for that because too many people, just because they don't like it, will shit on it and say it's a bad game just because they don't like it. They want you not to play because it's bad for them. But I applaud you for that comment, man. GTA is a great game that I don't play. That's And that's okay. And that's okay. It's okay to acknowledge the game is great, but I don't play it. So yeah. GTA.
Notoriously tight here. It's a historic leak for notoriously tight-lipped developer, providing our first glimpse at one of the most anticipated titles of this decade. Rockstar Games parent Take-Two Interactive has high hopes for GTA 6 and what CEO Strauss Zelnick stated would set creative benchmarks for the series, our industry, and for all entertainment. I mean, they would, obviously they're hype. They were on that hype train too, but it's crazy.
Bro, just think about it. They probably had all the marketing, like all the like eggs in a row, like for the timing they're gonna do it, and they already had all the people in place, everybody like in their positions to get this shit going.
Sure.
And about to announce it, and this happens. It's just nuts.
Sure.
Man.
I mean, and I, not that I'll promote anybody going to look at leaked information, but if you guys want to see it while it's still out and available, I mean, I know it's making the rounds all over Reddit and Discords at this point as well too, but check it out because there's a possibility that the teams will start getting to work and it'll be like the fucking Matrix or like Men in Black where they just hit the button and that shit just starts disappearing.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah.
Best believe right now as we speak on this pod that they're doing that. They're talking to all the lawyers. They're talking to every group involved. And they're getting the DMCA video up and all that stuff. The moment they press that button, all that goes away, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, without obviously showing stuff on our end, there's pretty much nothing more or less we could talk about. It's an unfortunate situation, but I'm not also, hopefully they could get their, stuff together and, security together and figure it out.
The other day, we want GTA 6, man. And hopefully it comes out in time or whatever. I'm hoping it doesn't damage them a lot, like as far as the developers go. It's crazy. But yeah, man, that's that. Since you guys are here, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And if you're lurking without subscribing to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Support us. Yeah. All right.
Are you ready to get into the TGS, man?
TGS. That's what I really came. That's what I woke up for. That's why it came to the pod for.
Well, that's good.
It's the TGS stuff.
Fuck me, basically. Fuck me. Just
Well. I mean, you just called me old shit. Fuck, it's like...
all right, so that was the get back. That was the get back right there?
That was the get back, yeah.
All right. Gotcha. Okay.
So TGS,
games. Yeah, so shout out to Jinx.tv. This was a lot of different websites. I mean, I could have pulled up IGN. I could have pulled up GameSpot. A lot of different websites are basically doing summaries of TGS. It was so much information to fucking, get a hold of.
Bro,
when you think about, the plethora of information that came out this week. Before even remember we had pre-TGS news basically, and then TGS opened up obviously with Xbox, and I think that's where we could kind of start.
We had news while I was sleeping because obviously Japan.
Well, they were starting 5 o'clock in the morning, so Xbox showed up to TGS ready to play. Phil was there and did the presentation.
Phil was not playing.
He's got Famitsu interviews. Everybody knows anything about video game and stuff like that. Like Famitsu doing interviews with them, like they're not fucking around. They're not playing around. They led off here. I mean, first one of the first games they basically, I think they dropped on. It was like on the 15th.
I was about to say I played this shit.
Metal Hellsinger. I mean, it seems like the reviews are pretty high on this as well. People are having a lot of fun with this. I haven't been able to check it out yet, just because of all the gaming and stuff I've been doing. But it seems like a lot of people have been having a lot of fun with it. And then just the, once again, plethora of games that they basically announced there.
Just dropped information.
I mean, I have it up on the screen now. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I don't think anybody necessarily expected it, even though we just got Origin a few weeks back. So
great game, by the way.
Yep, just complete that Odyssey, and I guess we end the year with Valhalla, because that's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean,
right?
that's what's left.
I'm saying,
what's left?
Like October rolls around, they're just like, yo, Valhalla, here you go.
They're dropping all types of Ubi games, but the service itself that was announced months ago. Like, when is that coming? Like, what's up with the service? Like, give me that. Like, this is like I guess the I wouldn't say next best thing, because I'd rather it be on Game Pass anyways, because then you would have to pay for Ubi Connect.
Right.
So I but when is that gonna get out? Like, that's the thing. But man, Odyssey's on there, like, and a bunch of other Ubi games are on there.
For the Japanese crowd as well too, they were definitely going high. I mean, and that was the thing too, showing the value of Game Pass, but showing it to the Eastern consumers, basically, like the Asia market, Japanese market specifically. Danganronpa V3, September 15th, boom. Dead Spot's game, obviously Metal Hellsinger.
These are games already there.
Ni no Kuni as well too. That was console only. Outer World console only. The Wulong Dynasty September. Now this was demo, wasn't it?
That's demo, which is out now. I think
Right.
it's good till the end of this week coming up.
Yep.
I played it. I don't know if you were able to pull the footage on that, but I did play it. I can give you my quick takes on it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
It is definitely my type of game because obviously it has the samurai swords and the play style of that. But it's my look. Listen, after playing Elden Rings,
right,
and I've been asking for something like that, like a fix of that kind of like a game like that. This is I felt like that. You can pick your play style. When you die, it's a light roguelike kind of a thing. Your brother pointed out, I didn't play this game, but Neo 1 and 2 that's on PlayStation. It's from the same maker, Team Ninja, but it plays like that. I didn't play this, so I couldn't compare it. But from what I played, loved it, man. Like the save points, you literally gotta like the combat is not just go in there and hack and slash. You gotta make sure you parry, dodge and block and do that kind of stuff. And then it has like this new system where it's like you got to be aware of the enemies in front of you. They have like these numbers over their head.
Yep.
Like the morale system. And if it's higher than yours, it's up to you to say, I'll go in and fight this guy. Or, nah, let me avoid this guy and get my level up before.
Oh, so there's like almost like a passive like mechanic where you don't necessarily have to go in and do the fight.
You don't have to do the fight if you don't want to, because it could be tough. I mean, if you're badass, you think you do it, then do it and do your thing. But it is that kind of a system already in place for it. Pretty bad. I died a lot. It's in this demo, but I think it's I would say like a 40, depending on how you play, 45-minute demo, pretty long. That ends with a good boss fight. But damn, this game, it gave me the what's that other game that we played earlier or mid-year? Naraka.
Oh, really?
Naraka, yeah.
Oh, but from a single player perspective, obviously. Yeah.
If it's lagging, don't worry about it. It's just
no. It's I see it a little bit on the feedback.
Because it's coming off of the thing, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, man, I like the demo. The demo's pretty good. I played it I finished it, then I played it again for a little bit more just to get more feel of it. I like it. It's gonna be a game I'm gonna get. It's definitely a really good game. Like it's a good, solid game.
That was already confirmed to come for Game Pass as well, correct?
It is day one Game Pass. Yes, It is day one Game Pass. There's no date for it just yet.
No.
Out,
right.
It is a day one Game Pass drop.
Yeah.
So try that out. And then Metal. I played Metal as well. Metal is, listen, for a Latino from the Bronx, I have rhythm. I do. When it comes to like, hip hop and Southside merengue. But when it comes to heavy rock, I suck. Like I suck bad. Like it was like I'm trying to get the vocals because the way it works is the higher your multiplier is.
Right.
Like everything starts kicking in. Like it'll be the drums, it'll be the cymbal.
But that's how you get the higher. But that's how you get the higher combos, though.
Yes,
obviously.
And then at the highest combo, you get vocals kicking in. But when you get the vocals kicking in, bro,
right,
you want to run through a wall. Like it's just that badass. Like oh shit, I'm gonna run through a wall. That's how. But I couldn't. It's so hard to get to that point because the enemies on screen. It's a Doom. It's Doom.
Well, you gotta build up to it. Basically, that's the thing. You have to pretty much build up to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So good game. It's just if you don't have rhythm, bro. Like, and that's what I did because I played Guitar Hero and Rock Band, all that stuff. But this is different, man. It's good. I like it. I like the game. It's on Game Pass.
Now I think we already had the date too for Persona 5, the Royale, if I remember correctly. Like we already had this October. We had that October 21st date. And then they showed I think a little bit for it during the highlights. Actually, I believe they showed a little bit of it. One thing that we finally got as well too, Deathloop.
Deathloop. That's finally coming. Everybody was like, "Yo, what's going on with Deathloop?"
Now they specifically here they say console only. Was there something?
Which is weird.
I don't know.
I know it was on PC already.
Well, here's why it's weird. Ready? Because I'm gonna open this here because we do it live. So
let me know.
I don't know.
This
is just what do you mean, chat? I'm gonna let you know.
Oh, you let me know. Yeah,
it is on PC, but this is what I mean by I already have it pre-installed.
So I don't get what they mean by console.
Yeah, so I think this just might have been like a mess up just from this website specifically, where they So it's it's on Game Pass. I already got it pre-installed. I'll be able to play it in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty dope as well too.
We're getting Deathloop. Finally getting that Deathloop.
Some of the other games as well too. Yeah. Slime Rancher 2 early access. I don't know.
One is about to leave Game Pass. They just announced since 2 is coming.
Okay.
They announced 1 is leaving. Yeah.
Obviously, they've been hyping up Grounded for a minute now. That's definitely coming. Well, I don't know about not all the proper facts. It definitely has the date, but I just feel like that they might have just missed on that one specifically.
It's just that. It's just that little thing right there. But
Yeah.
luckily, you have us here to explain that, so it's all good.
I mean, anything else standing out like on this list as far as like games that they announced
But I
specifically?
do not want to be remiss. I see you, Timber. I see your comments. I don't want to remiss that the indie Xbox at Indie Showcase did happen as well.
Yeah, I didn't personally. I started watching the beginning of it, but that's also not my bag too. Personally, that's just
if
me.
if you scroll back up to like the list of games,
Yeah,
there were several games on there that was on the idea of Xbox. Like
okay, cool. Yeah,
it was there. Valheim was there. Yep. Like it was talked about. You know,
well, we saw that stuff before. I think we've seen some of that before as well. Like Moonscars, I feel like we saw a little while ago.
We've seen Moonscars, but it's coming to Game Pass day one. I was like, whoa. One thing that I don't think I see on this list, I know me and your brother hyped about it. Getting Chronicles 100 Heroes.
Yes.
That was dropped. That's coming. The news on that is coming to Game Pass. Listen, if you have not played the prequel, which is on Game Pass right now, play the shit out that game. That game is really damn good. And I was already gonna get the 100 bundle or the 100 game itself, the one that follows this. But they announced it's coming to Game Pass day one. I'm like, holy! And your brother funded it. He helped kickstart it, so it was one of those projects. So I'm all for the game. I'm like, yes, we get to play this, man.
I actually have the official Xbox Wire article for TGS. Yeah, just to make things easier. Because there was, and see, outside of just what Xbox had going on, because obviously, because we have the summary here, and there are a couple of games that I wanted to get to as well, too. There was some other shit that got announced that I was, like, all that Street Fighter 6 stuff.
Like, even throughout the week, I was like, oh, shit, that was announced?
Man. The Street Fighter 6 stuff that they've been showing, like, Ken Anime, just unfucking real. But even,
I love the culture.
And of the fighting game community, like, this right here just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Special Edition and Guilty Gear Strive Xbox Game Pass. Like, holy shit.
Yep.
Like,
and then you guys are the ones that brought the Strive thing to my attention. Dude. I looked at you sent me the trailer. I'm like, yo, this looks like anime.
Strive is Dojo. Turpin has definitely been on the Strive train for a while. He got that pretty much day. He's been going back to even the original Guilty Gears and stuff that we've been playing, Axe and Core and stuff like that. Like, we've been playing Guilty Gear for a while, but just the fact that Strive is not only coming in 2023, spring, I believe they said, it was spring 2023, were the dates that we got for Strive and Blaze Blue, but also the fact that they're coming to Game Pass. That's fucking insane.
Dude, from October going forward, we are gonna get hit with so many games on just Game Pass after game, not just Game Pass, outside of Game Pass, like just games after games after games are gonna be hitting us on the head. My head's gonna be spinning, man. It's a lot of
the
stuff.
Backlog is gonna be backlog's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is the Uden Chronicles here. 100 Heroes update for Kickstarter. They featured it actually. They said here during the 505 Games live stream. Launches 2023, Series X and S, and on Xbox Game Pass.
Hell yeah! The prequel on that game is out on Game Pass now. If you haven't played it, please give that a try. If you're into JRPGs, go play it. Well, I would say JRPGs.
I think they showed more of this. Also the Exo Primal showed a little more of that going on. Yeah,
I can't wait for this. Yeah, this looks good.
5v5 team-based action game, squad fights through unrelenting swarms of ravenous dinosaurs. That's the one that we thought looked like fucking Dino Crisis for a second.
Dino Crisis? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Power World is Pokemon with guns. Timber was saying that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power World right here, dude. It's okay. Yeah, come on, look at these. What am I looking at? Look at this.
Pokemon. It's Pokemon on steroids.
What the fuck?
It's like in Pokemon Go. I'm not even gonna go there. I just
created as a Craftopia Power World's brand new. Oh, okay.
Multiplayer
open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called PAL in the vast world. Make your pals fight, build, farm, and work. In fact, hold on. What is this marketing? Wait, I didn't even see that. Make your pals fight, build, farm, and work in factories.
Yeah. They work for you, baby. Yeah.
What type of slave?
Is this when the developers come out and call things ambitious title? This is what they mean by that?
Yeah, this ambitious new title coming. Yeah. That's never been done before, I guess.
Hey, if you guys hear like noise in my background, I apologize. I got the riffraff in my neighborhood doing quad racing.
I mean, listen, if it's on, you know, once again, if it's on Game Pass, I mean, I'll give it a shot. Or if it's free to play, because that's the thing. If it's of the free to play nature, because it could
it's
potentially
not
look like that's a free to play venture. Pokemon Slavery Edition. See, Timber said it, so I didn't have
Who
to.
said
Thank you.
that?
No, Timber said it, so I didn't have to. So thank you, Timber. See, that's what I mean. Just get your chat
That's
to say
fucked up.
no. That's what it is. Get your chat to say the salacious shit that you don't have to, and then you can just repeat what they say, and then it's like, and then you don't take ownership of it. Be like chat said it,
Right,
not me.
because we got to service the comments.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No, I have to read the live comments. Like, what kind of host would I be if I didn't do that?
Wait, who said that, Timber? This is like a Pokemon Slavery Edition. See, I covered it too now. That's funny.
That's what I'm saying.
Funny shit. That's funny shit. Good shit, Timber. That's funny shit.
They showed off, I guess, some updates for Naraka. Still going on. Oh, the new map, very good.
Yes, the Holoroth, yeah.
Yep. During TGS, we shared second chapter. Showdown will be available. And Yushan Ruins, new area of Holoroth map will soon be unveiled. Already available on the XS and PC with Game Pass. Yeah, baby. And then the update looks like will be on December 22nd. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. That's Xbox One version. Oh, that's right, because they were doing...
Oh, that's right. They don't... Wow, they're going to...
Yep, so last time, December 22nd for Xbox One. That's pretty dope, actually. Yep.
That's the... I think Timber... you still on last gen, right, Timber? Let me know in the chat.
There you go.
Timber's still last gen, so there you go.
Yeah, he's on top. He's on top of it, so...
Yes, sir.
There's the Fallen Dynasty.
On the Discord.
Deathloop. 10 years for freaking Horizon. That was nuts. 10 years for Forza.
Wait. For Forza Horizon, not just... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Forza Horizon celebrate. It's been 10 years for Forza, since the first one. That's pretty dope.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Number of time region. What are they talking about? Studios sharing more details around Forza Horizon 10th anniversary next month. Oh, they're probably doing... Oh, okay, cool. Sharing all new trailers showcasing Horizon's Festival, incredible journey, traveling across Colorado, France, Italy, Australia, Britain, and Mexico. That's the latest one for Forza 5. Motorsport's not this year, though, is it? Is Motorsport this year or next year?
Next year.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
That's part of like the early drops game that they were talking about. You know, Starfield, Forza, and I forgot what other game. Will be early next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to see if I could find the Street Fighter
Overwatch
stuff.
2 comes out next month too, right?
October 4th.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. This Street Fighter shit right here, man.
Dude, this isn't even. I might not even.
I love that they're embracing the hip hop and
no, I'm not doing.
Color.
I'm not doing this. Hold on. That's it. We're doing it live chat.
Are you doing the actual trailer?
Yeah, no, because Twitter. I'm not listening. After just having the whole conversation with somebody about how they wanted to show fucking what was it? Somebody was shitting on how Modern Warfare 2 beta looked. And it was from a fucking YouTube video. And not YouTube video, from a Twitter video, and I was like, "Come on, give me a break."
Right. That's you know, the moment I see somebody like talk about how the quality of a video looks, of a game looks through a Twitter tweet with the video on it, I automatically pass. Like, you know, yeah, okay, you're judging a video on a Twitter fucking compressed video. Okay, nice. It doesn't look 4K. Yes, I'm over comparing videos, by the way. Absolutely.
Even though we only stream in 1080p at 60, this is the 2K version, so at least I could watch it in style.
He's flexing, guys.
It's all right. One of these weeks, I'll stream in 2K. We could all benefit.
Safety first.
I know Umbra was hype about this. I'm just saying. I saw Umbra.
He tweeted it. He tweeted it out, and I was like, "That's how I saw the hip hop. When it was like a whole hip hop thing they did." I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?"
Shit, what were you saying? PGR Project Gotham Racing DLC? It was Project Gotham.
I'm not aware.
Is that what
there was so much we might have missed it. I don't know.
PGR, is that Project Gotham?
Project Gotham Racing. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
That's what I'm assuming.
Shit, is that what you're talking about? The Project Gotham Racing?
No, listen, Street Fighter. I'm not a hardcore.
It's not into it.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not a hardcore fighter fan, the least, but I can definitely remember playing classic Street Fighter like with my brother and stuff with friends. Like, it's not something that I ever at the arcade at the house. It's never something that I've gone out of my way to play. Like, the last one that I played like really intently was Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 I played a fuck ton of. And
the last time I literally played a Street Fighter game, a shit ton of it, was back in Nintendo era, like when it was on like Super Nintendo.
Yeah, so
when it was Super Street Fighter. That's when I was really into the fighting scene of gaming, when I was at the arcades and playing like that. But like the last real experience I had on a fighting game, like real experience was Mortal Kombat. Sorry, Killer Instinct. That's that was on the one, that Killer Instinct copy.
Yep.
I played that with Reborn like a lot, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. But then after that, I'm not really into the big fighting scene. But I'm not gonna sit here and say this looks like mid. No, this is a great looking game, and I'm happy for that community, with the fighting community.
Yeah, as far as 3D fighters are concerned, and definitely when it comes to Street Fighter, this might be like, and it's early because it's still demo, but just from the looks of it, this might be the best iteration of 3D Street Fighter that we're gonna have, like right now, like the one that we're gonna get, especially with all the stuff they're doing outside of just your classic 1v1 fighting, like all the stuff you're gonna be able to do with character creation and everything. But yeah, this is just showing off, like, and even not reworks they did with characters, but just how they kind of brought the new battle systems from Street Fighter 6 into these classic characters. Like Blanca does a fuck ton of new shit. Even this little fun.
And it's just like a classic move that we're
yeah. And even this is like a little like party mode thing that they have going on, like where it's not like you don't take yourself serious, or you go here and then they show right here Battle Hub. And literally have like a whole bunch, like a whole arcade setup where you can just go around and a lot of fighting games are doing this now. Strive, Guilty Gear Strive basically has an iteration of this, where you're like little 8-bit characters going around and setting up at tables and stuff. But this is pretty dope though. If they're actually going to be able to watch your matches, and your victory poses.
That part's gonna be cool. Yeah, like I can literally see you fight. Like I can watch you guys fight. Oh, that was fun. That was fun fight they showed there. Cody and them.
Yeah, and then they were showing then they were showing the supers at the end.
Ooh, look at Dlc go in. Listen, I used to play with Dlc and I was a cheeser with that guy. Oh, was that cheesy? It's Ken.
That looks dope.
I just like the direction they went into this game. Like I love direction.
Yeah.
I know when it first came out, they showed like the number 6, and everybody like, oh, this looks so weird. It's like, yeah, but now, I mean, look at the gameplay. It looks really good.
Resident Evil, there's a gold edition that got announced that's coming out same day as Call of Duty. Good timing.
Good timing. All right. Great time. I think is that the one that's gonna have the third person mode?
Yes, I believe that's gonna come with third person. But I believe that's also gonna be an update. Like if you have the game, I think
if you have the
game,
yeah,
it's coming. If you already have the game. If you're a mobile fan, I guess we got Duel Masters coming. Download now. Get on those mobiles.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Little Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, there was Sonic TGS trailer. Should we watch it?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. No.
No. I don't know. People were like praising it a little bit. Like I don't know. Like
I'm sure for those who are looking forward to it, I'm happy for you guys. I'm sure it's gonna be a great game for you guys. I'm you know what? I'm 100% positive that this game will be great for you guys who are looking forward to the game. How about that? You guys are gonna enjoy this game. It is Sonic Frontiers, man. It's a great looking game for you guys.
I think I asked you how long before the game is discounted.
If it doesn't come to Game Pass first,
right? If it doesn't come to Game Pass first, within 2 months, you figure it.
When is it coming out? When is it coming out?
November 8th.
I would say right around Black Friday.
Damn. That's 2 weeks.
I would say about Black Friday.
It's literally
they're gonna want
2
to
weeks.
take advantage of that. Yeah, no, they're gonna want to take advantage of that. Black Friday sale will go down. It'll go down like $10 something like that. Something like small, but it'll go down.
They were showing this here. 505 games we have here. Was it a Gunfire Reborn roguelike?
Yes. The moment I said roguelike, I was like, yep, okay, I gotta look into it more because I'm no longer dismissing roguelike games, but I gotta see more. Thanks to Elden Ring. Reborn.
Twitter quality, but it's okay. So they have this set up as a road. What is this supposed to be exactly?
Like I said, I gotta look into it. It
almost looks like Borderlands meets I don't even know what weird.
I mean, it has a cel shading style as Borderlands.
Yeah.
And it has the weirdness of the wacky battles. But in this day, I had this conversation with your brother. In this day and age, a lot of people are easy to just throw the whole roguelike name onto a game. And lose some stuff. Roguelike, no.
Yeah.
No.
A game could have roguelike features and not be a roguelike.
Right, yeah, but we're quick to go roguelike, so it's not. No, there's roguelike, and then there's light kind of like it has some aspects of it.
Yes.
I feel like that by saying that they turn off a lot, like people in the community that don't play these games because automatically when I hear roguelike, I used to think before Elden Ring, automatically thought Demon Souls and all like Skyro. Like I'm thinking, damn, if I die, I lose everything. It's tough games, hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to play that. Like I'm just trying to come home and unwind, not trying to stress myself on a video game.
Play some Call of Duty. At least I get to respawn.
Play some Call of Duty, be a bot and just be that guy. It's just mindless shooting of people and just keep going, whatever. And if I feel spicy that day, open up the chat. Ooh, proximity chats can be so spicy.
Yes.
But yeah, man, that I mean, it looks interesting enough for me to say I'm gonna put a pin in it. It's bookmarked, and I'll keep watching this game to see what it turns out to be. Because I still don't know what it looks fun. I agree with Timber. It looks fun. I just don't know what it is. Like what apart from seeing beautiful colors and shooting and all that stuff that looks like Borderlands, what else is it? What is it? Like, I'm Umbra. I'm not sold on it just yet.
And then I think we got the Nintendo Direct. We got Nintendo Direct right before TGS, right? Was it? Or was it
was
actually
before TGS.
during?
It was before TGS, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'll just show this. Like, listen, this might not be for everybody.
There's only one game that I'm interested in, Zelda, baby. Zelda.
I mean, this did look pretty good.
It did look good.
Only 10 EP trailer, but
look, we're covering Nintendo on this channel. Check that out. Oh shit,
well,
we've evolved. We've evolved.
Oh, I know people still have some Switches. I know a couple people with Switches. Me, I'm still dealing with my Wii U emulator. That's why I'm playing the first Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, my wife has this. Well, it was mine, but it's hers. So we share it because that's what marriage says. Married people say we share stuff. Yeah, so we have a Switch in this house.
No, wait, 50-50. Just take one of the Joy-Cons.
Right. So
50-50.
we have we have that on in this house. Where is it at? I don't know. It's probably somewhere catching dust because it hasn't been played in a while. But no, I have the first Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have that. Beautiful fucking game. Love that game. And then I have like the Metroid, the newest Metroid that came out. So, but I saw this and I'm like, whoa, okay, that's something I didn't expect to be shown off like this. Not just because Nintendo's infamous for just telling you, hey, we're working on this.
Nah, this looks ready to go. Sorry, I'm looking at this. This is ready to go.
Yeah, this is the climbing and everything. Oh my god.
And the music.
The music. Oh well, the music is like that's A1 always. And then the title, The Legend of Zelda.
Freaking Master Sword there too.
And Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, they don't even call it. I mean, I'm sure it is Breath of the Wild 2, I guess, technically.
It is.
But Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's a good name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. Nothing else on that besides that?
That's it. Nintendo got that a love.
Octopath Traveler.
Yes.
Unfortunately missing Xbox at least for the first year. Just like it was on the first one.
It's the same thing as the first one.
So yeah, I mean, I did see some people. I mean, listen, if this is like once again, I mean, the first one was pretty dope. It eventually came to Xbox and it was on Game Pass. I kind of see the same thing happening again, but it's just going to take a year.
It is what it is. Just at this point, you just got to combat your FOMO. That's about it.
Yeah.
Combat your FOMO, or if you really, really, really want to play this. I know some of us here have PS5s.
Well, it'll be or PCs.
Or PCs. Pick it up there and play. It doesn't have to be on Xbox for you to enjoy a game that you say you love.
Especially a game like this that's not like that demanding. Like getting this on a PC, there's probably a decent amount of PCs that can run this game.
Yeah.
You know.
I played the first one. Not my type of game.
Sure, but that's what I mean. It's not for everybody for sure. Yeah,
it's a great game. It is a great game. But if you're really, really, really looking forward to this game, you want to play it, PC, just pick it a Switch. I think, right? Switch.
I'm sorry.
Am I off?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What is this coming on?
PS5, PS4, Switch, Nintendo Switch, and
PS5.
PC.
Yeah, and PS4. If you have a PS4,
it's actually on PS4 as well.
It'll do. Yeah, pick it up. Yeah.
I think my brother, the last time he got it on PlayStation originally, when he got it, but then he also has a Switch. See, that's another thing too. Like my brother has all consoles, so it's just like it's a comfortability thing for him. Does he want to just be laying in bed playing on a Switch? Does he want to be sitting up in the bed playing on his PlayStation?
Correct.
Does he want to?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's one of those.
And that's a beautiful options. That's a beautiful thing. Like at the end of the day, your brother's like, do I feel like playing this on the couch, on the bed, or laying down, or on a TV? or do I want to play on a better on do I want to use this controller or that controller?
Yeah.
Like it's all about that at the end of the day when you have choice and options. It's a good thing. In this point, I mean, if it is what it is, man. We'll probably get it after a year. It'll probably drop on Game Pass day one. I don't see no reason why it wouldn't when
Yep.
Part 1 did after a year. It'll drop on Game Pass. If you can battle your FOMOs and you're not into the whole FOMO thing, at 44 years of age myself, FOMO was a thing for me back then. It's no longer a thing because there's way too many games for me to even worry about. I can't even get this game. At the end of the day, I'm not going to argue access to it. If I really wanted to play the game, I get the game. It's
Right.
just I have access to it. The access is there. It's just preference at the end of the day. Or FOMO. You wait and it comes on Xbox in about a year if that's the case, if it ever comes out.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's Octopath Traveler 2.
Yep. And then I think I just had this just to kind of sum us all up. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this. But...
Deathloop? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pretty much just like a whole.
Hey, GoldenEye, baby. GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the week started not this week.
Well, only
last
reason
week
I was gonna say it's not about forgetting. It's just a matter of there were a lot of people that
There's
were
a
little.
lot, yeah.
Well, there was a lot, but there was a lot of people that were pissed. And I
Why
don't
were
know
they
it.
pissed?
Well, because there's no multiplayer for the Xbox version.
Can we talk about the
007?
multiplayer of this goddamn game?
I mean,
Can we do that? There was no multiplayer back then.
It was split screen. It was split screen.
Well, it was couch co-op, but
Yes,
the way you got online gaming on the Nintendo side of things was an emulator. It was things that was done on the back end by the actual gamers to make it play online. This was not shipped with online.
Yeah, no. So the fact that we're getting this big anniversary from Rare, they gave Nintendo the multiplayer online but that's to your point, be through emulation because it's not like true online play. It's basically through emulation how they're doing the multiplayer, you still have the couch multiplayer co-op you could have 4 controllers and do 4-player split screen basically on the Xbox side, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm calling over 3 other people to do this. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think just playing it through. Cool.
My house still lives on the COVID rules, bro. Ain't nobody coming to the house and sharing a couch with me, sweating it up with me.
I mean,
heavy. You ain't drinking my beer. No way, no how.
Yeah, shit. No multiplayer on the Xbox side. But as far as online multiplayer, there's local multiplayer.
Which
but
I
not
mean,
online.
it's more than what we can say about Halo. Anyways. But yeah, I mean, pick your poison. You got Halo online play with no LAN, and you got GoldenEye with LAN and no online play.
And no online play. There you go. So just best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. But again, I'm not sharing my beer with anybody. I can just
how long? This was another thing, Kobe. I did another reason why I wanted to highlight this. How long to beat it? This was a nice little PC update that came out.
You showed me that. I was like, holy shit! I've used this so many times. Oh shit! That's pretty cool.
So
I don't. Are cooking it now, baking it into the.
It's right here. It's right here. I have it up on the stream now. It's literally. It tells you. So they partnered here with this. They basically partnered with this app. I think they bought them one or the other. How long to beat it? It tells you right here. Story 44 hours. Main plus extra 83 hours. Yep. Completionist 140 hours. All styles 91 hours. And then they have a details, and then it literally opens up the website
more details
for the game. So
this is pretty cool. I've used this for quite some time. It's how when I do my achievement hunting thing, it's how I literally I'll look at a game and go, I'm interested. How long is it going to take me? And I'll look into this. I'll look into I'll go to TA. For those who don't know, trueachievements.com. Go there, check it out. But I use this to tell me if I want to main the game, just main it, no DLC, no side or nothing. How long? Yeah. If I'm interested, if I want to get the DLC or the extra stuff, I want to do side quests. How long? This is really good on that end.
Yeah,
your time is precious, man. Your time is important,
And to Umber's point right there, I mean, it basically Square just doesn't like money.
Square doesn't like money, bro. That's just at the end of the day, they don't like not the money we know.
Yeah, Square doesn't like our money. Unfortunately, they like everybody else's money. They just don't like our money.
Personal money, yeah. So they don't want our money. So it is what it is. And if they don't want my money, then I don't give my money. That's how I vote. That's how I voice my opinion. I don't cry about it. I just say, hey, okay, cool.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, this is another thing I saw that came out last week as well too. Little Robin gameplay, Gotham.
This is for Gotham, right?
Yep.
God, you know what's awesome? Now that I got the Vault Edition, you got 1 week early of the campaign. The week after that is that same week is this, I believe. This is the 21st as well. So these two things will be playable. Like if you have the digital, any digital version of COD, Modern Warfare 2, you'd be playing the campaign. This will come out the same week, and then the following week, that multiplayer of goodness just drops. Holy shit, we are. And just more. I'm just talking about those 2 games. There's a lot more in October. A whole lot more.
Bro, look at this team, and then I just want to show you this too. This was actually at TGS. Tell you, I gotta get myself to one of these events one year, man. Look at this. So,
and you know they do it big in Tokyo.
Well, this is the booth right here that Steam put together, or Valve put together, I should say. All the games and stuff, and then check this out. This was
what, 3 years? 3 years since they've done this, right? Live event. Like people in it and everything.
It's probably at least been that long, but this right here, this is insane. Look at this.
What is this? Oh, God! You can just walk up to it and grab it.
Walk up, grab it, get a seat, go sit in the beanbag, go sit on a chair.
And you want to walk away with that shit, but I get it. Wow.
And then there you go.
The ghetto in me is like, all right, let's walk away with this shit.
That's fucked up.
I'm already thinking eBay, you know?
And then they're already thinking never inviting you back and getting blacklisted.
That's okay, man. My man took $100K for less. You know?
There was the Fatamitsu article. I mean, listen, a lot of stuff from TGS. I think we pretty much covered. I mean, I know I covered a lot of it.
Uncle Mike, what's up, baby?
As far as TGS news, unless there's anything else you think we should go over.
I mean, I'm sure we've missed something.
Possibly, because it was a lot. But I mean, I mean, as far as the stuff that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, right. That part.
I mean, it is a little self. Yeah, this isn't the full TGS review or recap. This is just kind of like more or less stuff that we're kind of looking forward to.
Wait, Umbra challenging me. Hold on. I've been going easy on the Chivos these 2 months, Sensei. I'm gonna be on your ass. Pause.
Don't do that. Don't light
next month.
Don't light a fire under his ass because
put in the battery.
It's hard to compete with somebody that is just fucking turn it on.
Listen. Full disclosure, I have a limited time because I'm a semi-retired person. A limited time to play video games. I have a PC and an Xbox. I have a limited time, so be careful how you choose the words, Umbra.
Oh, Judge hit 59, by the way. So just saying that. Let's go. Sorry. Aaron Judge 2 away from tying history, baby. Let's go.
2 away from history, baby. Let's go. Uncle, yes, man. Thank you for the congrats, man. I appreciate that. 400K. I'm on to 500K now. It's not a big deal for some, but for me, it's
a big deal for you. I would say for as long as you've been gaming and they've been doing achievements. As long as they've been doing achievements and you've been gaming, it's been a thing. And that's also been taking a little bit of a hiatus too.
Yeah, I took a hiatus. Because you know why I took a hiatus? Because my peeps, that were achievement hunting, stopped. It was like, so the motivation was there.
Yep.
But then I met people on Twitter, obviously Nick, and it just lit that fire again. Umbra, that 1 month he was like on it, and I'm like, I think I found that spark again. And yes, Umbra. I mean, I wouldn't call it a challenge.
Oh no, Umbra's doing it. Umbra's doing it. Listen, Umbra's doing it. He's doing it.
I mean, you gotta compete for it to be a challenge. Damn. You gotta literally get your numbers up.
Damn, he said get your numbers up, Umbra.
You gotta get off of Halo, brother. You gotta get off of that. I'm just saying, brother. Nah, I'll play. It's all love, guys. It's all love.
Yo, but what happens? What happens when COD comes out and then you don't, and then no other game than COD? Like I was gonna say, listen, Umbra, you fucked up because all you had to do was issue this challenge at the end of October, because this guy literally you would not be able to pull him off a COD. So if you just delay this shit by a month and a week and a half, you're good. So 5.5 weeks.
Once COD
drops,
I'm on that shit. Yeah, he said.
See, look, see, fuck. Fucked up.
Oh, fuck you up, bro. Jesus Christ. By the way, I think it's a good segue. We are going on next week on their pod next week.
Oh, yeah. Xbox Infinite. Shout out Xbox Infinite. Everybody over there. Jedi, Risk It, Doom, obviously Infinite Umbra hanging out. All the peeps and everybody. They just had a really dope pod last Friday.
They had a dope pod last Friday, yeah.
And every Friday pretty much, but yeah, we're excited. Yeah, we're going.
That goes without saying.
We're going to be there. It was almost bittersweet this week, but it was cool because there was so much shit going on. So it was kind of like Like for us, like, you know what I mean? Like we had Thursday and then to have Friday and then to have Sunday. Like we had a lot of shit going on last week. So
Yeah.
it was definitely,
So the timing
it
was
just
perfect.
worked.
Like,
It just worked
you know,
out.
I know we had to reschedule anything, but the timing was like, it was kind of perfect at the end of the day. It's like one of those things where it's like the blessings are there.
Exactly.
Because there was a lot going on for the week. So it's like we respected that. Like, all right, cool. But we'll go on next week, man. I hope you guys are ready for our shenanigans.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fucking fun next week. So that's going to be good. So look out for that. I'll link the actual the channel. I'll link it.
Yeah, we'll have the channel in the description today.
Yeah. Umbra, you're free to spam if you want.
We'll let that go through.
We'll do that. We ain't that pressed on shit like that. So go ahead, do that, man.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna cover some Ubi.
Yeah, because we didn't have our pod last week, and that was supposed to be part of the pod last
Ubi Forward.
We can cover Ubi Forward. All the mobile stuff I'm excited for. Mobile gaming, baby. Mobile gaming. Anybody excited for mobile gaming? Huh?
I mean,
mobile gaming, like everything's on fucking phones now. Yeah, no, nobody. I mean, my wife was excited. Did you see all the mobile stuff? That's how she sounds, by the way. Did you see all the mobile stuff? I'm like, woman, I saw the mobile stuff. I'm a console player.
That's funny.
That's how the conversation went, by the way.
All right, so do I skip right to the Assassin's Creed part, or do I actually
skip to the Assassin's Creed part? That's the only part that
no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. We'll skim through the other stuff as well too, just to do our due diligence. We like games. I don't know.
Even if mobile, yeah.
Not that Mario Rabbids is my bag, but you know.
It looked good, just not, XCOM style kind of, Mario.
I mean, listen, and for people, that's kind of dope. Like, listen, it's not like I'm not going to sit here. I mean, it's working. They sell like fucking hotcakes. What am I gonna? I'm not going to, just because they sell doesn't make it a good game, but still, it's popular.
I was going to say, yeah, just because it sells.
Just because it sells doesn't make it a good game, okay? But it's very popular, okay? So it's just, this is what they're doing.
I mean, you got the best of both. You got Rabbids, which is a popular IP for
obviously, and Mario with Nintendo.
Nintendo, that's a whole thing there. So put those two worlds together, and you get this shit. I mean, this is not the first time.
No. This has been a collaboration they've been going on for a while. And just the open world. I mean, this whole open world thing. I was like, oh yeah, RPG. I mean, I forgot their premise. I forgot that this did play like almost like an XCOM kind of thing. So,
yes.
But the boss, I will skip to what looked like a boss battle. It was like on top
of. No,
I
think it was. You look at it. Look at
Caterpillar.
We'll just say it.
Yeah, they're taking a train, and then next thing you know, like, oh yeah, it's like an angry caterpillar.
Yeah, angry caterpillar from the Mario days. Yeah, there you go. He's mad. He's chasing. That part right there is cool. It's cutscene, but it's cool.
Yeah. Well, then it switches to actual.
I love the rabbit with the freaking Mario cat. That's pretty dope.
Yes.
That's pretty dope. I like that. But listen, man, it's fun, man. It's cartoony, fun type stuff. If you like these type of titles, then it's for you.
Here's the actual. On the Switch, right? This was actually shown. Yeah, they were showing this from the Switch as well too. This is the actual gameplay itself from it. And it's cool. Attack, technique, movement, move around. You got to you have this whole battle space, and then you have this overarching mechanic where you have to take out like the little blobs on the side of the caterpillar and stuff. Yep. You can switch out your team. They were showing here.
Look at this right here. Switch out team.
I mean, this is like it's like a legit like RPG, like legit like action RPG type game. Like, not say I'm not into, but also too I don't have a Switch unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to play this.
Maybe my wife is interested in this. She'd probably be interested. Anything Mario she likes. So yeah.
But this was cool, and then I'm trying to remember what they showed. I know there was Rabbids DLC. I think after here they were kind of leaking into the Skull and Bones again. We were getting this, which again, they're just gonna keep showing it to us, and until it fucking comes out, Ubisoft original. It's not. I mean, sure, I guess.
I mean, okay. So my excitement level for this is not as a fever pitch. There are people that I know that are like excited for this when they showed up more on it, and I think it's cool. She's standing in she's standing in the actual ship.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that backdrop.
Yeah, the little like AR.
It's Skull and Bones, but to me, we called it a mature, Sea of Thieves. It's one of those type of titles. But interesting. Interesting that it took a while to come out, and there's a story to why it took a while and why it's coming out this year. There's a whole story behind that, but we're not gonna get.
And I also don't want to undersell Sea of Thieves as well. Sea of Thieves is like a legit title now and stuff. It's just I've never been able to get into it personally. Not to say it's just for whatever reason. Like, I mean, the multiple. It seems like a
Wait,
game that I probably
you never logged in and looked at the water and just
no,
praised the water and do
no.
like screenshots
No,
of the
I
water?
literally, I've never gotten to try it, never did, and I didn't really have an inclination to do it. But also, yeah, a lot of that too just had to come with people. Like I think at one point, Reborn might have been playing it, and I think even Sunda. But yeah, I'd never, and but a lot of that hype came from like watching other people, like even
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
like Summit 1G like play, like seeing the shit that Summit would do in Sea of Thieves is just
That's
insane.
legit. Channels are dedicated to Sea of Thieves, and they get a huge amount of views just to play Sea of Thieves. Don't
Right.
get me, like don't get that. Like it's a lot of people that love the Sea of Thieves. Me myself, I just logged in on the cloud and looked at the sea for a little bit because that's what everybody's talking about. The sea was great.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it, did a video on it. You could see the white caps and all that.
They did this here where they did the insider program. They were basically everybody just hyping up, like, and this is people that have been playing this now since early inceptions of the game, and they're basically just saying like, "Hey, game's dope. You know, look forward to it." I guess you could sign up to be an insider. I just signed up to do like whatever beta testing that they might have in the future, just to check it out.
I did the sign up for the other game. That was announced. The beta for I forgot what it was. Just keep going. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, no. So I mean, and a lot of this stuff too. It just seems like more or less. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we've kind of dealt with, even from the last couple of Assassin's Creed games, but more so too, like obviously with the setting with Black Flags, AC4, just like the customization with the ships and stuff like that.
Definitely, if you play Black Flag, this is just that on track.
It's that, but just obviously more explored. Pretty much, you know,
more
just
explored, more stats involved.
Yeah.
Like that element is now like it's been tapped into and like blown up. Like everything matters now with the stats.
Yeah.
Like what kind of hull,
exactly.
what kind of cannon, what kind of the crew, even the crew. You know, what's up with your crew? What kind of crew you want to have, and recruit that kind of stuff. The online play is part of it too. So
and then even saying here that you can turn off PvP if you just want the PvE experience. You actually don't have to have PvP turned on. I think that's even something
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I want to say that I could be speaking out of turn here, but I want to say that that's also something that like a game like Sea of Thieves adds as well too. Like if you kind of just want to go out and quest or whatever, I don't think you actually have to have PvP turned on.
You can free roam it, I think, on Sea of Thieves, but you gotta like turn that off, like you said. Yeah,
I think you have to turn it off. So it's cool that they're gonna give you that option too. Like if you legitimately just want to play it like by yourself or with like I'm assuming cooperatively. And not actually have to worry about other people like trying to like board you and take your shit over and stuff like that. It seems pretty cool.
Listen, my one and only experience of what turned me off from Sea of Thieves, and not that it's a bad game, but when they first came out, or close to the launch when they came out as a test build or whatever that was, early access, which still is. Like my first experience with that was playing online multiplayer and getting on a ship with a bunch of other guys. And I ended up walking into I didn't know what the hell it was. I ended up walking into a cell in the bottom of the hull of the ship.
Okay.
And these guys locked me in there, and I couldn't get out. Like I had a dashboard, the whole thing. Like they sunk the ship and everything with me in there. I drowned.
That's insane.
That was my experience. Yeah. So it left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, you know what? Uninstall. That's how it works. I can do that too. Yep.
And then I'm trying to think. I mean, they went through so many different things. I think this was a little confusing because I think this is now. I don't know if this was free to play or if it was just free to play for the 30 days.
I thought it was free to play because they said something of that on this stream.
Well, but
it's on
that was
sale
also
for like $30-some.
And then also you can because this is when they announced that the Ubisoft Plus, I believe. They're paid for their subscription service. Like they were letting people try it out for 30 days from when, like they announced it. Yeah, so that one they still had it. So I think this is one of the games that you could probably get and play for free if you had that Ubisoft subscription.
Okay, then
it's one of their titles. But I also misheard too because I thought they actually said that it's free, like almost like the game itself was free to play.
Right.
But this is one of those games too where I think I tried the beta. It was just like it was cool, but it wasn't anything to like go and write home about. I think I remember talking about it here on the pod too. Like I wasn't like so like hyped up about it. I think I probably preferred like Steep over this one particularly. Just the way Steep played and stuff. I feel like Steep just played a little bit better than this.
This is just extreme sporting.
But I feel like they're also trying to capture like the eyes of like things like SSX. Like tricky and things like that, like trying to get, you know what I mean? Like you said, that extreme sporting, but making it like cool and not just generic, like going around, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they added the
not trying to make it
BMX
as
scene, the
grounded.
skateboarding, all that in one. You know,
Yeah.
you could just literally change it up if you want. You don't have to like be, supposed just to one thing.
Yes.
And here it is. This is the segue to, I believe, Division, right?
Yeah, this was the segue to Division, basically announcing that they have year 5 support for Division 2. So if you Division 2 fans out there, they're supporting it continuously. Season 10, I believe, was announced here.
I ended up getting the New York expansion, which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, New York expansion was pretty cool. Yeah, Season 10 releases September 13th. So this one, obviously, we're a little late with talking about this, but you'll understand. So Season 10 is technically out now for Division 2. And then they basically committed to a year 5 support for Division 2 as well, which was pretty cool. Yeah. What I liked was after this part, and I'm kind of like just skipping through it a little bit right here. Good old Heartland. So
that's the one. That's the one I signed up for. Right
this is the one that I signed up for as well. Register for upcoming test. And I believe they still have it now where you can register. DivisionHeartland.com. This looks cool because this is like now of I'm getting those Hunt and I'm getting those Tarkov vibes.
Survival,
like this is
survival. What is it called? Survival shooters.
Or extraction shooter. Basically that
extraction
shooter. But still in the same vein of how Division was, probably in the vein of how the survival mode in Division 1 was, which is cool because that Division 1 survival mode was pretty freaking dope.
Yeah, it was really good, yeah.
Yeah. So they're actually working. So Red Storm is actually, and Red Storm, they have a lot of history, even going back to the Rainbow days. Is specifically, if you guys don't know, when it comes to Ubisoft and Red Storm was big on the Rainbow Six days. They made it. Black Arrow, I believe, was one of the games that they had.
Yes.
I believe that was one of them. They've done like sick games in the past, so it's dope to see them working on this. I also think that this one here, I believe,
vertical shooter. Yeah, that is not disrespect to vertical shooter.
Yeah, I believe here. Well, his vertical because theirs is at a skyscraper. Their extraction shooter is going to be it takes place at a skyscraper, and like each floor is like a different like level, obviously.
Yeah, they got that in D2, in Division 2. They got the whole skyscraper element to it where you climb different floors and you got to get to a certain floor before it even saves anything. Because if you die, you go like if you go from floor 1 to floor 5, but you die, let's say on floor 3, you go right back to 1.
Oh wow,
that's get to 5 to get to the next so if you die, you are going to start from floor 5, but you do lose your loot.
Yeah,
you still lose your loot, but you start from floor 5, which is kind of difficult because higher difficulty and you lose your loot is like, oh shit. So pretty good. Yeah.
So Heartland, this definitely has my fancies tickled.
Yeah. You told me about this game. Like you excited about it.
Oh, and then they got into the mobile aspect, which of course, and that was the thing too with the whole D23 and this, like they were just mobile crazy. So
mobile. They were like really like listen, if you guys don't know by now, man, if you guys don't think mobile is a thing, you're in for your head's gonna spin.
Yeah, enter the dark zone on mobile. Like, listen, if you're a mobile gamer, I would try this out. Obviously, like this should be cool. Like I would definitely.
A lot coming from mobile gamers. A lot coming from, and they're gamers too, man. Let's not exclude them. They are gamers too. They play games. They do that. Even though it's on a phone, they play games.
You can register now, so they're gonna have that closed beta coming this fall. That was pretty cool for Division Resurgence. They're calling it. So it's basically Dark Zone that's coming to mobile.
Dark Zone, right? Yeah, Dark Zone.
And I think eventually they get to. Oh, this was Rainbow Six mobile.
The mobile.
This
So Siege also coming to mobile. Siege. My son's favorite game right here. Yeah, that's coming to mobile.
So that was mobile as well too. Forgive me for skipping through. I'm just trying to get to the good part, or at least what I'd consider the good part. Here it starts here. I think I put the volume up too.
Fast part.
Yeah. So they go. So I forget where the actual announcements start. I guess it's here. Oh no, this is the TV. No, this is
live service.
It's a TV show. That's what it was. Netflix. Yeah, the partnership. Here, let's see. Begin now. I think Trackmania.
I want me another Phoenix Rising. Like I want to know what that. I was hoping for an announcement on that. I wonder where they're going to go with that.
Rocksmith. There we go. That was another one. Oh, Just Dance. Yeah. Oh, guys, if you're Just Dance fans, yeah, Just Dance 2023. Woohoo!
With the phone, and you can use your phone now and just or whatever camera device you have to put yourself in the game. K-pop. K-pop.
So we get out of that, and then they bring it back to Eves, that's not everybody's favorite person, but it's what it is. What are you gonna do? He's there.
He's there.
And then he's basically talking about, and funny enough, Ubisoft basically just turns from Ubisoft Forward to the Assassin's Creed Showcase.
That was the weird part. It's like they went from the forward to the like, okay, now that you've endured this part, now we're going to show you what you really came here for.
We thought maybe they'd like lead off with this. They're like, nah, we're saving this shit to the end. And then the rest of the show was literally, it was basically 30 minutes of just Assassin's Creed.
Straight Assassin's Creed. News and updates on all Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Cool. So what was pretty cool, what they started out with, obviously 15-year anniversary, which I can't believe it's been 15 years.
It's been 15 years.
Since AC1. This was the trailer that they showed off before the event, a couple of days before, which was pretty cool. And then it gets into the different interviews. And I believe they showed off Mirage first.
Mirage was shown off. I believe that. Well, they spoke about different things. Than Mirage was the big. You know, you heard about this because they leaked. The Mirage part leaked before the show. So that was the first show. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's right here actually.
This
is it.
Very entertaining, gents. I kind of I've seen the multiple Assassin's Creed games announced at once. It's exhausting. You'll be said that. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. There was prior to this week. There was a lot that was shown. Even last week, there was things that like with the MC, with the Disney stuff and the Ubi stuff. It was like a lot. The controller, we even talked about that. The controller being shown off, the new Elite controller before. But yeah, man, you know why I'm excited about this one here, the Mirage game, because it's hitting the notes that the community's been asking for. They're still going to continue with the whole open world RPG-ish type of thing on certain titles.
Yeah.
But this was for the fans of Assassin's Creed. This was for the fans because they're bringing it back. This one is core.
Yeah, we're not getting a remake. They're literally just saying like we're gonna give you a game in the style of what the first trilogy was basically about. Like we can't just give you Ezio. We're not just gonna remake the first one and just go because I think that would be the easy route. They're just going to give you like a story that's tied into something that's more relevant, like with Valhalla, because this character is basically in Valhalla. From what I understand,
Valhalla. That's the scene.
Which, so, but 20 years prior. So this game takes place 20 years prior to the events of Valhalla. From what I understand.
Well, this is going to explore the hidden ones, the whole hidden one storyline, how it all began and everything. And he's the one, according to your brother, he's the one that spins off. Like he's the one that creates the Creed, the Assassin's Creed.
Right.
It's this guy. So he's an important character to the universe of Assassin's Creed.
There you go.
And I'm just glad that they're going to explore this because when they introduced him in Valhalla, like right off the rip, you know there was interesting shit about this guy. Like, and I wanted to see more of it. And I'm like, oh, now we're gonna get a whole game of this. But it's a classic take on what Assassin's Creed was. The stealthiness of Assassin's Creed, jumping into windows, in and out of windows, rooftop hopping, the stealthiness is back. Like that's all back. The freaking bird is back. The eagle, I should say, is back, which that was missing in Valhalla. I hate when Assassin's Creed don't think, how do you not bring an eagle? Like I want to scout. Like how do you do that? But they doing that with this game, and it's they already said it's not gonna be your last couple of games. It's like 250-hour gameplay.
No,
this one's a lot much smaller, and it looks like they're gonna do like
definitely more story driven.
Like a switch off. They're gonna do like small, big type of stuff, and it looks like they're starting it off the small part with Mirage, which is it was well received. I mean, I want to see more gameplay on it because that is shown gameplay. Unfortunately, it was a lot of CG shown off at the showcase. But I do like what they show. I do like the premise of it, the sliding and all this stuff. It just looks like, it screams to me AC1. It just screams that to me.
I mean, they did announce that this is next year. This is next year.
Spring.
This is
spring next year. Yeah, and spring starts what, March or February? March.
Pretty much March.
It could be any time. Yeah. So this is the first one we're gonna get, and it looks. I mean, even his robe that he's wearing, it's like so AC1, AC2 kind of like like that robe. And the hidden blade and all that boom. And also at the end of this trailer, you'll see
I paused it.
Back this part right here. Like this was a key part of assassinating your targets. Like just showing you talking, like the respect of yes, I'm assassinating you, but I'm gonna do it in such a what's the word I'm looking for? It's such an elegant, elegant because you're killing somebody, but in such a respectful way.
Yeah,
like you were my target, but let me let you down to sleep. He puts the feather on top of him. It's so back in the days of Assassin's Creed. I love.
Well, that was also like a way that you found out more information about the story. Like you got like information like going forward like about the story. So yeah.
Yeah, so pretty cool. Love it. I mean, I'm digging. I want to see gameplay. Like I said, so far, yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Shinrock. Beautiful death. There you
Yeah.
go. Like he's making sure that this is not in vain, kind of a stuff. You know, it's one of those things, which is good. You get information out of them, and you move on to your next target.
Yeah, so
But it
talk
also
about
has
here.
that element. They spoke about how they have the element of you. It's such a stealthy game, but Sim is not known. He's not going to be your Valhalla, your Eivor, where you're like beefy and you're going hack and slash the whole way. This is more of a stealthy game. So when you have a target, a main boss target, you have the option of going straight at him, which you don't want to do, or you want to deplete his army, his surroundings first by going after his lieutenants and everything before you go after the big guy. So you have more information on their weaknesses, on their patterns of where they walk to, where they live at, that kind of stuff, location. So it has a lot of that stealth element to it.
Yeah, man. And
No, I
then...
didn't come up with that. That was Shinrock. Shinrock said beautiful death, not me. Oh, respectful death. Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, respectful death, I'm killing you with respect, Cool. All right.
Yeah, Shoray also being in there as well too, casted.
The Queen, yes.
Yeah, man. This is definitely a dope casting as well too. So definitely excited. I'm just excited to see more on this. Obviously, like you said, more. I'm sure we'll get like more gameplay and stuff the closer we get to it. Like I don't know how much they're gonna really show before the game actually comes out, which is fine. I don't mind them being tight-lipped about it. To be honest,
that's Ubi style, anyways. If you think about it, if you watch the past and the way historically, what they do is they'll show you CG on their platform, and then as the year goes by, they'll start showing more of the game. Like I'm seeing this to be at the maybe Jeff Keighley's the show.
That's true too. Yeah. So now, and then we cut here. They do this little kind of 15-year thing, showing different events and stuff like that, going through the different games, different characters, artwork, and stuff. So we do all that, and then we get to their announcements, and I believe it's here.
Yeah, they bring what's his name?
Oh, Valhalla. So so first they talk about closing out Valhalla. So basically, there's one more saga that they're adding, or last chapter. That's what it is. They're launching the last chapter. It's literally
called the last. They couldn't figure out another name.
They're closing up the main story points in Valhalla, which is pretty cool. They're putting like a nice little bow on story points.
I still gotta get to it. Shit, I still gotta get to it.
Yeah, and then
I'm at the very end, literally, man. It's like I think your brother just reinstalled it to finish it too. He's like, wish me luck. Yeah. I'm like, well, if you finish it, I'm gonna have to go in there and do it myself.
So here too, this is what kind of threw us off a little bit, because this is where they started talking about Infinite or Infinity, I believe.
Infinity is what is. It's like I'm getting a taste of. It's like the hub world that's gonna weave all of their games.
Yeah,
it's like gonna be. It's like think of what they have now in place in these games, where the Ubi store, what do they call it? The Ubi I forgot they call it, where you can go into it and use the game currencies and go into their store and actually get like cosmetics and stuff through their store, depending on what you begin. It's gonna be that fleshed out, is what I'm getting out of it, where it's gonna be like a whole hub world where you are able to go in and explore Assassin's Creed history, the 15 years.
This was also, I don't know if this is so much of a letdown, or just kind of like, oh, this is really cool setting, like obviously Great Wall and stuff like that. And then, you see the eagle flying through and stuff. And then next thing you know, you realize, like, oh, it's a mobile game.
Oh, yeah. I think we all said the same thing at the same time.
Kind of like, fuck, it's a mobile game.
Yay.
Yay. Mobile.
Yay. It's a mobile. Yeah, it's that. So this is going to be a mobile game.
That was Jade. So that was the announcement coming soon to mobile.
Code name Jade, yeah. And then the next one...
And then here, this is what they announced. First they talk about the Netflix for game branding, the partnership, because the Netflix show coming out, Assassin's Creed. And then music. And,
yes, there was a lot. It does make a ton load of money. That's why a lot of these developers are leaning into it.
This is it. This is it right here. So I'll put the volume up a little bit for this one.
Yep. What's up, Jay? Thanks, Studio the chat.
There we go. So that was one of the two big announcements. I guess we already knew that they were doing 2 announcements, I think. Like outside of Mirage,
no.
but
If I'm being honest, I knew Mirage because it leaked, and then whatever big project Infinity they were working
which was
on.
this, right?
I didn't know it was a Japan game coming out,
Yes.
and I didn't know the Code J was coming. That was extra stuff that I'm going, holy shit! Did they go that route? What the hell?
So the studio that's doing Red, which is the game that's going to be focused in Japan, feudal Japan, Shinobis and stuff. You're going to be it's by the same team. Feudal Japan. They announce it. It's the same team that did Odyssey. The same team that did Odyssey.
Yes,
which is pretty dope.
That part
Ubisoft,
when they said Odyssey,
Ubisoft Quebec. Yes. I was pretty happy about that. And then they also announced the next Assassin's Creed here. Yep, right here.
This one right here. Yep.
And then this was rumored already to be happening.
This to me, honestly, I did not know what this was, and I didn't expect this announcement. But it's that whole Salem witchcrafty thing.
But it's not.
But
so, like, I think my brother was saying how it's not. It's going to be taking place during like those witch trials, but not necessarily in Salem, because the witch trials were happening like all around. So that's the thing. But it's going to. Well,
they're building this as a different Assassin's Creed experience.
Exactly.
It's not going to be a typical Assassin's Creed experience. It's going to be a whole different kind of Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Interested in this because this is definitely something I want to see more of. Because that was something that dropped on me, and I'm like, wait, what is this? Yeah. And I love the logo, the whole branched off A or the Assassin's logo. Like, I like that.
Yeah, and he didn't say much about it. And then here, so this was the code name Infinity, where where are you with that? And then he basically explains what Project Infinity is.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
I think it's just a hub. I think it's a hub world.
But for the 3 but I'm telling you, but for those 3 games though, I mean, I think that was pretty dope stuff, like what they were able to announce. Obviously.
So they did kind of it made sense to call it the Assassin's Creed Showcase and to segue into it that way. I'm like, oh, I see why they did it that way. It was not just, hey, we have a game for you. Let's talk about 15 years and we're good. This was like one after another. Mobile got hit with a game. The new Assassin's Creed for consoles got hit with a game. What's coming in the future got hit with a game, and even further than that, whatever that the Infinity part is. That they're working on. So there was a lot of information shit on that, and we're gonna cover it last week, and we apologize, but we covered it now. It's pretty good stuff. Well, I'll be excited about it. And I'm a sucker for anything, Shinobi, Samurai, feudal Japan, all that stuff. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. So it's like, woo, give me that. And
absolutely.
I think a lot of Ubisoft fans or Assassin's Creed fans say have been asking for feudal Japan. It's for a long time. People's been asking, hey man, go to feudal Japan. What's going on with that? And it's like, one year after another, no feudal Japan, and now we're getting it.
Oh, and then you see the following week, you see the Team Ninja announcement,
And the team, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, man.
So yeah, that was it for
Ubisoft.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we covered TGS in 2022, Ubi Forward, and what else we got? Anything else?
Anything you can think of? I think I'm pretty good over here on my end.
I don't know. We can open up chat if you guys want us to talk about anything. But this, as far as topics, we are. Let's see, controller. Are you excited for the core controller?
No. and I'm gonna be honest.
Elaborate.
So I honestly, I wanted Elite 3. I'm not getting Elite 3. I'm getting something that's not even close to the original Elite 2. Like, so I'm like, remember when I told you, I was like, oh, I'm just going to hold out on doing my my exchange for my controller to see if maybe they announce another Elite controller. And the Elite controller they announced, like, mind you, I think that's cool for some people. Like, that's going to be a niche, but, it's, what is it? No rumble packs and no no shoulder, not shoulder buttons, but
So the
back paddles, no paddles.
Paddles, there you go.
Yeah, so for me, like, with the controller with the Elite, I want the paddles. So it's like,
look,
no rumble option is cool, obviously, making the controller lighter.
But
the no paddles, it's
anyway.
like,
we've said that before. We don't play a rumble. That's
not
fun. Especially because we play on a Modern Warfare Battlefield in the first person.
I mean, hopefully the sticks that they have in there, if they are redesigned, I mean, I think I saw reports somewhere where they're supposed to be like, it's not just going to be a carbon copy of what the Elite 2 was at. It's supposed to be engineered a little bit better. Like I said, I just wanted the full. I don't know what they're holding out for like a full-fledged Elite 3. I think that's something like, that I would be looking forward to.
I gotta stop
personally.
knee-jerk reactions and stuff like that, because when I first saw it, obviously you get the brunt of my, oh my god, did you see this kind of stuff,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. And I was excited initially because I was like, man, they just announced another Elite, and I'm assuming it was the next Elite, the next big thing. And then the more and more I kept looking at it and looking at it, I'm like, wait, this is they're going back to that whole 360 era with the core and the Pro. So you got the core name to it in namesake. So having it stripped down to what it was, I get it. I don't do Rumble. I'm okay with that. But not having paddles is kind of a miss for me. And it's like I get the redesign and I get the like making it more sturdy, and the grip's not coming off like that, and the sticks are more sturdy for less drifting, stick drifting. I get all that, but for $130 for just getting a bare minimum of what a controller that could be, it's kind of like a hard sell for me. And then on top of that, if I kept looking, it was like that you can add, I think for like 60 or $70, you can add like all the extra stuff that's missing from it.
Mm.
And I'm going, what at that point? I just get me an Elite 2 again. Just buy me another Elite 2 and go with it. Now, what did interest me though is the fact that Design Labs is part of it now.
Yes.
I was
the different
hoping
controllers. Yeah, that was dope.
Yes, I was hoping that the Elite 2 was part of the Design Lab. Like, I don't know, they're still making, and I know they're not making it anymore, but Elite 2s and make that part of the Design Lab.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just a core. Hopefully, we get an announcement of an Elite 3 in the future sometime soon, because it looks like they're going that route anyways. But I do like the Design Lab part. That part is cool because I like making unique controllers that's more personable to me. The core, if it was like maybe $100, I'm sold. 130, that's tough for a controller to me.
I think so.
That's really tough. For something that's bare, like no rumble, no paddles, and all you're really selling is the triggers and the trigger settings for the triggers. Like you can make them, 1, 2, or 3 levels, whatever levels you want.
Right.
But not totally sold on the Elite core. For me, it's what's this guy's name? It's a no for me, dog. Yeah,
Randy.
Yeah, Randy. There you go.
Yeah,
it's a no for me, dog. But for those who's wanting something simple like that, if you got the funds, man, go for it. I'm not gonna gatekeep that shit, but it's just not for me, man. $130 is tough sale for me. I'd rather just get an Elite 2 again and go with that and rock with it.
Shin was saying that you could use older paddles with the core.
You can, because it still leaves the option on the back open. So I'm assuming you can.
It just doesn't come with the paddles.
Doesn't come with them. Right, it doesn't come with the paddle. So if that's I mean, you could do that. Just slap it on there.
Yeah, that's silly though. And it wouldn't even come with it at that point. Like I said, I'd rather just switch out for an Elite 2 at that point. Now, if they stopped offering the Elite 2, that would suck altogether.
Well, they stopped making them altogether, but there's still plenty out there.
But if there's still some out there in the market, yeah, probably just switch mine out.
Yeah, so I just switch it out. I got the Best Buy on it, so just switch it out.
Also, I guess in some other news, there was some PC news that we might as well go over. So not to go and bore everybody with like Web3 talk and NFTs, because we understand how the gaming space is when it comes to talk like that. Basically, some stuff's happened with the Ethereum that essentially made mining, I wouldn't say impossible, but like the average person is no longer able to use a discrete graphics card and mine Ethereum with anymore. So because of that, prices have seen a big reduction. I'm on right here a Micro Center for people that live in areas that don't have Micro Center. I'm sorry, but this is like one of the best places to actually go to buy PC parts in particular. So that's why I have them up here. And just want to give people like kind of like an understanding of like what we're talking about when it comes to price. This card right here, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 EVGA. That's also another thing I wouldn't recommend. Personally, I wouldn't recommend buying EVGA cards at this moment, only because they are no longer continuing business with NVIDIA. So if you're going to buy a graphics card, if you're in the market for a graphics card, pretty much any other major brand like Asus, Gigabyte, you would want to go to over, or even MSI for that point, over an EVGA card. Just because they're going to stop supporting those cards. Not now, not right away, but they're not even making 4000 series cards for NVIDIA. They left their business.
Our favorite redhead's in the chat, by the way.
Our favorite redhead, who's that?
Regina.
Oh, he's back. I thought he was hanging out with the missus.
Well, I think he was, but then he tuned into the
Well,
this
see,
part.
no, he heard I guess he got wind of me mentioning NFT, and he needed to come back in here and express his displeasure. Listen, like I said, I wasn't gonna have a whole. I'm not the person to go and explain this to people. I'm not nominating myself to do that. I'm basically just giving a heads up if people are in the market for graphics cards right now, and this would also mean too pre-builds and stuff like that are gonna be down in price. So if you're in the market for a PC in general, this is gonna be a really good time to get one. I mean, here, this card, just just to give everybody an idea, this Asus NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 a year ago, this card right here was over $2,000.
$2,000,
yeah. So in here, they're just saying 150 off from MSRP. These cards are basically below MSRP, and the new series, NVIDIA 4000 series, are going to be announced in a couple of weeks, actually. So there's a possibility these prices go down even more. But these are some really good prices for some really good cards. 3080s for under $800 is insane. Like 3080s, you're talking about 4K possibility. Like literally, you're talking about 4K gaming with the 3080. 3070s right here, 3070 Ti. This is a 2K card technically. I mean, I only have a 3060 Ti. I say only, but my 3060 Ti, I'm doing 2K gaming currently right now with it. It can do 4K gaming. I just don't have a 4K monitor.
Anyways, that's the norm.
So, but yeah, man. I mean, this is just something I definitely wanted to bring up as well for people, just if they're in the market or if they're planning on being in the market for. Yeah, prices are down. So have fun, enjoy.
Enjoy.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Good
with
information. That. Knowledge is power. So good stuff.
Yeah,
good
man.
Stuff.
Anything else?
Yeah. No, man. I mean, looking forward to the week and what's to come from it. I know that Deathloop is already pre-installed, so waiting for that.
Yep.
Also, we got the campaign mode coming out for what's that game? The Grounded. That's coming out soon.
Yep. 27th.
So looking forward to that because it has Chivos in it. And then Umbra just challenged me to a October, or did we cancel that to November?
I don't know. He's probably gonna want to wait for that little
achievement.
He's probably
gonna want to rethink that. Yeah.
Well, maybe get into shape now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But cue the Rocky music. Yeah. No, but honestly, nothing more to talk about other than reiterating the giveaway that we got going on. And Jay is in the chat, Ink Studios, who is the one sponsoring this giveaway. Thank you for Jay for doing that, and the tequila that he drank that night. But the base version of Modern Warfare 2 is going to be the giveaway once our channel hits 400 subs. Guys, it's not that long. It's 21 subs. 21 subs to get to that giveaway. And then once that giveaway, to get into it, go into our Discord, which is the link is up top on the comments right there. It's pinned. Go on our Discord, hashtag it in our giveaway section of our channel of our Discord to have a chance and opportunity to win that once we hit the 400 subs. And we'll be announcing that on our upcoming live pod. The sooner we get to 400, you guys take more advantage of what's offered when it comes down to getting a digital version of this game, which is 1 week early access to the campaign to get that out the way. And also, if you want to play the beta next week, that's another thing. The beta will be available through this version of the game. So make sure you guys talk about it as advertisers, like this channel, share it out. If you don't like it, dislike, leave a comment, whatever it is you want to do. But share us out, man. Get us to that 400 mark. We've been doing this for well over a year now, and we would like nothing to accomplish that goal before the end of the year, if not before the end of the week, this upcoming week. But we're looking forward to Modern Warfare 2, the new one.
Yeah, and I'll just give an active tally. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people. 8 people already in here. So it's in the Discord under the giveaway channel. Hashtag STP suck on my mask. You'll see it right there. Also, too, people who are VIPs, we've talked about this before, VIPs of our Discord will have double entry as well, too, and to find out how to be a VIP in that giveaway
Logic,
channel.
how did we get to VIP? How did you get that status?
Very simple. So you just go right to this link here that we have. We also have this link shared in the Discord stats below, I believe more info. So to join Discord, it should be in there. If not, it's actually just in our Discord. So in our Discord, underneath giveaway, it's a pinned message, and you basically sign up, brings you here to a link. This link will open up this page, and this is a way that you could support our community, support our channel, right here. So it's you can do $5 a month. You could also pay off for 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. And one of the benefits of that is VIPs will have double entry for the giveaway. So our good friend right now, just to highlight and shout out to our VIPs, right now we actually have, and I believe it's there, Nick. So he's already in there.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's in there too. So like I said, anybody that wants to do that, you're more than welcome to. It's no pressure. But that is one of the benefits of being a VIP member of our community, is that you will have double entry into this giveaway here, which is for a $70 game. And also, I don't know if you mentioned Kills, but just to reiterate, it's of the platform of your choosing. So if you would like it on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, whichever console or platform you prefer, that's what it will be. But we will not do the drawing until we get to 400 subscribers on the channel. So yeah, make sure to share us out.
Get us there. Yeah, get us there. I
That's
mean,
it.
yeah. That's it. That was our end of the year goal, but we can get there by the end of the week if we have our community just go ahead and share us out and let everybody know we're giving away a copy of Call of Duty. You just have to subscribe. No lives get lost by subscribing to a channel. Nothing gets, nothing melts away. Nothing gets weird. Just have people subscribe to the channel. 21 to go. I'm sure we'll get there. And the copy will be given out. But that's it. That's what we got, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So that's what we got for episode 62 of Sensei's Thought Podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show today. This episode was sponsored by, I have to announce it, Dubby. It is sponsoring this pod. It's called Dubby's Energy Drink. If you guys like energy drink or want to try something different, Dubby's is energy drink. I'm currently sipping, what the hell is this called? Wilding Watermelon. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that and use my my promo code Sensei's Thoughts, it's in my description. It gives you 10% off. Other than that, I got nothing else. Just STP suck on my mask. Hopefully you guys can get us there. And until next week, I got nothing for you guys. Happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.